live in 5. Beatbox back. Go. Okay, it's people here now. Don't tell them I was just be. I was literally just beatboxing before y'all came on here. But we're not gonna talk about.
All right, y'all. So we are back. We back. We back. We back.
No can fan. Every time he do a random live, he talking about all I need is one view, one view.
Shout out No Can Fan, man.
Oh, I love his channel.
Yeah.
What I love about his channel is he just don't force content. Like,
right.
If that's where he is in life, that's where he is, and he takes you on an authentic journey of his life, not just continuing to make content that people want to see just because that's what gets him views.
Right.
So anyways, if you're in here, could you please come in and say hey so we know that you guys are here?
Yeah.
I'm just going to share this to our Facebook page so that
y'all comment and say something. Tell us where you from if you tuning in.
Also, another thing is please do follow us on our social media. I'm becoming very active there. So on Facebook at the Steamer Step Out, and then also on Instagram at the_steamers_step_out. You'll see a lot of like our live stuff when we just don't have time to do like videos because that happens. So
Facebook is the same handle as the Steamer Step Out, but just without all the underscores.
Right. Right here?
No, Facebook right at the top, right?
No, it's not gonna let me do it that way. I have to, because it's linked to my
copy
page.
the clipboard and then.
All right. It was 3 people in here, and then all of a sudden it was 1, and no one has still told us who's in here. So, babe, tell them what this video gonna be about.
So we figured we'd come and give you guys an update pretty much for our whole 2020. The direction of our channel. We're going to introduce some new things that we've been doing since the top of the year began. And we are just trying to consolidate them all into one. And so this video is just going to give you a little bit more details about what our plans is, basically. What we plan to do, and, concerning our life and the RV, our life just period, you know what I mean? Where we currently are, where we live in. So, yeah, we're just going to give you guys an update on what's going on around here. Pretty much.
Okay, let me get to our notes. It wouldn't let me share it, babe. I don't know. It's probably because I don't know what I'm doing. So there are a few things that, like you said, we're going to talk about. So if you guys follow us, then you know that we planned to travel this year. And we're on target to like do that as far as like financially. And then we just kind of looked at each other and was like, do we really want to do that right now? Because we have a lot going on in our lives. Like if you follow us, then you know that we are journeying to being debt free. And so it's just like so much money that we saved that we're like, we could do something very pivotal to set ourselves up to continue to become completely debt free. Like when we talk about being completely debt free, we're not talking about like our consumer debt. We're talking about like live things that we pay right now that we could just kind of get out of the way before we start traveling, like our car note, and some other stuff. I don't know, but so that when we're traveling, we don't have to have those bills over our head, and that's money that could be allocated to us traveling longer. So we decided that we will not be traveling this year, that we're going to travel, or our goal is going to be to travel the following year. Because another thing is that we want to get a bigger rig.
Yeah.
Okay, we want to get a bigger rig. I was listening for my kids. I'm sorry. We want to get a bigger rig. I think that living this lifestyle stationary has taught us a lot about what we really want in the rig. And we wanted to buy this thing cash. And so we went for smaller because we were like, what if we absolutely like hate it? It's not like we're stuck paying a note or something and we can't get out of it, right? So we don't hate it, but we do feel like we need more space. We actually kind of love it, but we feel like we need more space, especially like since our kids are in school and everything. I think if we had decided to just start traveling,
that it wouldn't be bad.
That it wouldn't be bad. We would probably just took this one, but we really, really like set out doing this to be debt free, and so we want to do that before we change the plan.
Yeah,
and because we're stationary and our kids are in school and all these different things or whatnot, the kids need a place where they can close the door,
right, and to get in their own room and have their own space,
right.
I think that they have made the biggest sacrifice, and I didn't see it like that at first until my wife brought it up to me like that.
Because we were looking at RVs.
Yeah, because we were looking at RVs. Yeah, and I didn't think about it like that, and I was like, yeah, man, we came from a 4-bedroom apartment, huge, where pretty much everybody had their own room, to a 30-foot travel trailer where they got bunk beds. Like, they don't really have an actual room. So as we kept looking at more RVs, we're like, oh yeah, because some of them come with actual rooms.
Man, we saw this one, like the back of it had opposing slides that open up.
It was
ridiculous. And it was literally like, it was 4 beds in there. Well, no, it was 3 beds in a closet, or was it 4? No,
it was 4, because one of them was 3 and a little couch thing.
Yeah. And anyways, it was a whole room. Like, they could just play and run and do whatever they wanted to do in there. And if they got tired of us, we get tired of them. They get tired of each other. There's a separate space they can go to. And so, like he said, I was telling him one of the things that I really need, because I'm a retail store manager, is more closet space. So we're leaning towards a fifth wheel, because fifth wheels have like the closets with the sliding doors and
an actual bedroom too as well. Right. Like, they have the higher,
like, it's stairs that go up to. Yeah. But I need more closet space, because in retail you have to, stay current with your brand or whatever. And I do a lot of capsule wardrobes and just put pop pieces in, which is fine, but I need somewhere to put it. And so even him, he doesn't like have a lot of clothes, but even he's like,
I'm feeling it. I'm a minimalist already. Like, I only have certain stuff that I wear because I'm mostly a t-shirt and some shorts kind of guy, or some nice little, joggers or something like that. And even I'm like, man, I don't got no space. So,
but again, we were traveling. I don't think it would matter, because we wouldn't have a place to go to every day where we have to dress up, or even like, we're traveling, so you want to stay as minimalist as possible.
And anyway, yeah,
right. But when you're stationary, right, it's different. You see the same people. They know you wearing the same clothes, like. So it's different. And I don't even care about that, because I will like rewear things and just put different pieces together, and that's fine. But like, especially if we're gonna be stationary, like, we need to have
some space.
Yeah, because the seasons really do change here. So
like real seasons, like
right.
All that back home when I was wearing t-shirts and shorts year round. No,
that's the game.
You wake up and it's 3 outside. You're not putting those shorts.
No, you're not putting those shorts on.
Or no tennis shoes. Put them boots on.
Them snow boots.
Yeah, I brought all my LeBrons and tennis shoes, and I think I wore them maybe a couple times. What's really getting to wear out here is them. How you say Kumbo, whatever it is, it's some snow boots. I
don't know.
Kumbambu or whatever it is.
I don't know.
Yeah,
just forget it. I don't know. So with that being said, that our channel is going to go more in the direction of not traveling, which it was supposed to go this year, but it's going to go more in the direction of lifestyle. What is it really like lifestyle? Right. What is it really like to live tiny with 4 kids?
Right.
And be stationary, because we're doing this. Number one, we did it because we wanted to come here, and we didn't want to feel the cost of living. And secondly, we did it because we were already considering doing it back home, because we want to become debt free before we both graduate. So that's another thing. We don't want to be moving around, because right now we're both in college online. And if we were to travel, it would be mostly like boondocking and staying in places that's free to conserve money. But with that, internet connection would be a serious issue, like on BLM land, or in national parks or forests, or even state parks. that could be a huge issue. And that's a goal that he and I said last year to be finished by the end of this year with at least 1 degree. So we're like, we not trying to, that's first and foremost. So with that being said, what we're going to be doing here is really exploring like what it looks like in day-to-day activity. Like so many people always comment, especially on our social media, and tell me how beautiful my hair is.
Mhm.
Well, you have no idea how hard it is to wash it in here.
Yeah. Like it's a full grown process. Like
so that's like one of the things we'll be like talking about. And
mhm.
secondly will be what exploring Colorado.
Yeah, I'm just giving you guys. So I mean, we won't completely give up on like traveling. So we still have like some states that we're nearby. We can get to Wyoming in like I think an hour and a half or 2 hours. So we'll still be taking like little mini trips and giving you guys some visuals to kind of look at, but mostly just exploring Colorado. I think that when we first got here, me and the kids and our family, we really didn't get a chance to get out and go see the things that Colorado has to experience. It's one of the states, man, where there's a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
Like a lot, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, the scenery is really just, I mean, it's so surreal, you know what I mean? So I think that, we can kind of show you guys, kind of what we do on maybe like a Sunday. There's museums, the regular stuff, but then we can go otherworldly and go to like Estes Park and do some things. So we're going to be shooting some footage of that. Also, I want to backtrack. The good thing about also, kind of giving you guys the more lifestyle perspective of it, it just gives you a real outlook on what it takes to live this type of lifestyle.
Mhm.
I think that, we do follow a lot of people on like YouTube, and we watch a lot of other RVers' journeys and stuff. And, one thing that I would say that is a plus is actually just sitting down and giving you a real outlook. Like I want to show you the space. I want to show you what a typical day might look like for us. Like, we want to show you some things that, the good and not so good. Because there's going to be times where it's not going to be like, you're going to question, man, did we make the right choice? Did we do things? So
we've been there like 5 or 6
times. Yeah. So I think, I kind of want to backtrack on that point because that was something I want to show you, just to show you guys. Because, I mean, we're a family of 6 and we in a 30-foot travel trailer, no slide. You know what I mean? So it is kind of cramped, but we make it work. So we kind of want to, give hope and give some type of encouragement to people who are currently there or maybe want to try that. I think anybody can do it. But it does take a
you have to have some grit.
You have to have some grit and take some things in and out. So that's kind of the direction we want to go in our channel, to kind of just give you guys some more insight on what it takes really to live tiny.
And also,
oh
God,
baby, come here. Come say hi to the people. Hurry up. She's so animated, y'all. This is Sunday. Come on, girl.
You already in.
Come say hey. Oh Lord, and then our baby. When y'all see her, just laugh. Just don't even judge her. Just
come on, mama.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, this is Eden. This is baby Eden that you guys see swinging on our intro video. See, she said hi. And who are you? What is your name? Tell them. You're acting so shy. What's your name? Okay, this one is not shy at all. This is Sunday. And yeah, this is Sunday. So these are 2 of our 4 munchkins.
So Sunday,
what?
Do you like living in the travel trailer?
No, it's so tiny.
Hey, that's the real. That's the real.
Now our big girls, they like it.
They love it.
I knew she was gonna say that. She told us that before.
But
what about the 5th wheel we?
But what if we was to give you your own room and you have your own space? Would you like living in a travel trailer then? In a big one?
She is so shy.
Huh? No, still wouldn't like it.
She's not listening, babe. She's trying to hide herself.
Okay. All right.
She's seen some 5th wheels that she really likes. She wants a bunkhouse. She's put in her request already.
Yeah. So, all right, you guys go watch TV. Say bye-bye.
Say
Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you later.
Slip my door.
She is so shy.
And animated at the same time.
And Pig, did you do something special?
Pig got a little pebble. But anyways.
She
Okay,
said
bye. Okay, bye-bye.
Anyways, yeah. Sunday has made it known that she wants a bunkhouse.
Anyways, yeah, but that's the real. I mean, she has days where she's like, I love our travel trailer. And there's days where she's like, nah, fam, I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to the
But
crib.
the thing is, we all have days like that.
Oh, we do, you know. But yeah, so anyways, back to our goals and our vision for our channel and things like that. So we talked about just the whole lifestyle, what it takes to live tiny, our debt-free journey as well. So we'll be throwing some stuff in that, exploring Colorado. And then one of our newer little things that we've kind of just, I think, stumbled upon.
Real quick before we move to that, I think that one of the people that I recently found on YouTube, and I found her because I was looking for other Black people that were doing the same thing that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing exactly what we're doing. They want to be debt free. That's their main reason for doing it. And she posted a video the other day that was just super transparent about like the struggles of living in an RV. I'm trying to find her name. And I think that if you are on the road to being debt free and you're doing this for that she is an awesome person to take a look at. Her name is Della Chris, DelaCriss. And it was like everything that she said, me and Trevor was like, I feel it.
They're literally just literally carbon copies of what we're doing. Just one less child, I believe, right?
Yeah, I think they have 3, but all their children are young.
But yeah, all their children are under 4. No.
But I've been binge watching their channel, and I love them because I think like people don't realize that it's a certain level of courage to do these, and they feel like it's just this. It is a big adventure, but still, we're doing it for a reason. Like our goal is when we're done, like we want to have no debt, and we want to have such a large amount of money saved that either we can buy our house cash and fix it up, or we can buy it mostly cash and have a very small note for a very small amount of time.
Right.
Because when we just want to be financially stable for our children, we don't want to have to pay thousands of dollars in notes a month. It's just, we don't want to do that. And so, somebody else might want because they want to keep up with the Joneses, but we ain't never been like that. So that's that. So the next thing that you'll see a lot of on our channel is we have become vegans. We completely stopped eating meat and dairy products.
What? We did what?
And I think for me, like one of the huge things, we have wanted to be vegans for a very long time for the health reasons. But I think for me, one of the biggest things, for us, was like our food got to taste good.
Very much so.
And so I have just been on this journey of like, okay. I have been on this journey of like, I want to have variations of things that I ate before in a healthier way. And so a lot of what's on our Steamer Step Out social media pages right now is what we're eating. But anyways, the content will become more, of everything we're doing. So basically our channel is going more to a lifestyle channel rather than just, which I can't say it wasn't a lifestyle channel before.
Right.
You'll see more vlogs.
I was about to say that a more variety of just a more variety of topics and things that we cover. Right. You know what I mean? So like she said, you'll see vegan recipes, you'll see we'll still do the RV thing, so you'll still I have my segment, or we'll have our segments where we kind of give you guys tips and tricks for just all kind of things RV. So we'll still be doing the same things. We just adding some things and making it a more centralized channel, more togetherness instead of
more of what we're actually doing.
Right. So more of a realer in more perspective, on what actually goes into living tiny, the lifestyle. You know what I mean? So I
Oh
think
my
people,
God, cooking.
yeah.
Oh, y'all going RV shopping with us too, because we're buying a new RV cash and we're looking for one that has a toy hauler on it, because it's gonna totally turn the back of it into just
Into
this
the
grand
girls,
space for the
like
girls.
and I have a model guys that we've been like already like have our eyes on and sinking on, and so
feeling
I'm gonna
sexy
show
about
you
it.
guys. Yeah, when we do go out there, we're gonna show you guys and give you the whole outlook ends, and then we'll do a whole huge remodel. So yeah, we've been kind of looking around already for
Right.
and that one's 41 feet.
From 30 feet to 41 feet. And my number one thing is, since we become vegan, like, so we had initially stopped eating meat, and then when holidays comes around, you know how that goes. Like, now all of a sudden you like, oh, I have to eat meat because there's nothing else for me to eat, right?
Incorrect.
Right. And then after, we always do a spiritual fast at the beginning of the year. Well, this time we did our spiritual fast and we just never went back.
Yeah, that's how we kind of went into it. We usually do the Daniel fast, and we pretty much, the Daniel fast for us, we've taken it always to the extra level. We've pretty much on the Daniel fast just done vegan stuff, without us, doing vegan. We usually like fruits, vegetables, and so we try to we've already do no meats, but we took it extra thing. And like she said, she was like, why don't we just take it a step further? And I tell you what, the benefit of that
feels so good.
is unparalleled to anything that, I could even think of, you know what I mean, when I was eating meat. And I'm not saying that, you can't diet and do things like that with me, but I just think for us, we
wanted a new lifestyle.
Yeah, we definitely needed a new lifestyle. And this is giving us like, a lot of outlook. And it's fun, let's face it. I mean, I love going to Trader Joe's. That's my...
Oh my God, Trader Joe's is selling a freaking experience.
Yeah,
like,
I love Trader Joe's.
You would go to Trader Joe's for one thing
honest.
And have a whole basket of shit by the time you leave. Because you just like, it's like just this experience.
It
like
is. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly... From the minute you pull up in that little cute parking lot, you got the little small baskets because it's fresh. And then when you get in there, everybody's all jolly and stuff. You get to the register, they like, do you want a little bag to put your stuff in? You're like, yeah.
Colorado about to start charging 10 cents a bag when you go grocery shopping
everywhere.
During the summer. So we go ahead and like getting our little bags up because I'm not paying 10 cents.
Because I thought it was just at Trader Joe's. No, my wife told
everywhere.
Me all the
even Walmart about to start charging people.
So that was another thing for motivation, because 10 cents a bag, that's gonna add up.
That's spicy.
Yeah, that's
we grocery shop a lot. Yeah,
and when we go. Like we go get stuff. Like we don't be playing. Like even in this little travel trailer, we be packing it down up in here.
Well, because we don't cook out. So let's just say we have never been bad eaters. Because I'm not gonna lie, my parents, like my mother was a horrible eater. My mother and my mother's wife were horrible eaters. Like all they did was eat fast food and eat all the time. But I think like I didn't super enjoy that growing up. So after I got older, I took it after how my grandma does, and you would always have a starch, a protein, and a vegetable. So you would always have a meat, a starch, and a vegetable. Right. So we always ate balanced. But I think like, and let's just be honest, Black and brown people, like we just don't eat well, like just the way we cook things, and just because it's a part of our culture. Just we take so much pride in our food. A couple of years ago, 4 years in April, my mom just randomly died from a random heart attack and with no knowledge that she had diabetes. When that happened, y'all, for real, it shifted my whole thought process behind eating, because I was 26 years old at the time. Don't hurt her.
Thank you, but be careful with
Be careful. She finna what's up on you. She finna start. Our baby is about to start boxing our other baby because she don't like the way she being handled. Anyways, when my mom died, they really like changed me and Trey, because I was 26 years old and Trey was like 24 years old.
Yeah.
And it really showed us face to face what like living an unhealthy lifestyle can do to you. And I just started looking at my children, and at the time we didn't have Eden, and I was like, I looked at Goddess and I was like, she'll be 26. And I looked at Christian, I was like, she'll be 24. And I looked at Sunday, I was like, she'll be 20. If I die at the same time that my mother died at the age of 46 years old, because at the time I was 26, And after that, that burger, that mac and cheese, the chicken wings, none of that even mattered to me because I'm just like, I don't want them to go through this. Like,
yeah.
So I just was like, I'm done. So ever since then, we have been making strides.
I was just going to say, I think you can say that this has been, I think that was the start of it, but you can basically say that this has been a 4-year journey. But ever since then, I can say that.
Eating red meat almost.
I could say like instantly that was the timeline where it started. Mm-hmm. It wasn't nothing else. Like, but when mom passed, I was really just like, wow. And then like the circumstances surrounding everything of how, like she said, you know, not knowing you got diabetes, not, you know what I mean? Things like that. And it's like, that's, you know, that's something that's really an eye opener. So yeah, like instantly it was like no red meats. And then we were already kind of, like she said, even since we had been like boyfriend, girlfriend, you know, early marriage till now, like we've always been balanced eaters. I wouldn't say super bad, but it hasn't been like bad, but it has been not nowhere where it is now. But definitely since that, I mean, there was more vegetables introduced. There was more, I think, of awareness of what we were putting into our bodies. Mm-hmm. And we just became more and more conscious of like, hey, things are, you know, we need to, you know, focus on our life, and health is the number one thing. So I think that this was a really good choice because at the beginning of the year, we always do our fast, and it was just like, yeah, why not go back? And at first I was like, you know, I don't know. But I mean, we were already not eating meat for the 21 days anyway. So it was like, okay, yeah, sure. And in them 21 days, it was like, what are we going to find? And then here we are now. And I love it. You know, I think it was a very great choice.
I think that I feel like we have tried to be vegan a lot of times.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Didn't even make it past a couple of days.
Yeah.
But in the South,
it's hard.
It's hard because that is such a culture. Like food is such a culture. But here, health is a culture.
Definitely.
And
so it was a lot easier.
It was a lot easier this time. And even like, for real, like y'all about to laugh at me, but I lived in Houston so many years and didn't even know Trader Joe's existed. I didn't even know we had a Trader Joe's.
Because I think we looked at them like super health food store. So before I even, like, we knew of Whole Foods, but
we were like, it costs too much.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like super health. Like, I'm not finna pay $8 for a bottle of water just because it's something, you know what I mean?
Because it's alkaline.
Right, you know, and
I
remember
the
first time actually shopping there, because we did at one point go all organic. I remember that one time.
That was one of we were like, we're gonna try to
eat organic. And I mean, I think it was for the first month, but we definitely seen like, nah, it's way too expensive. And like, yeah, we had a whole kitchen full of stuff of organic food and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just a lot harder. But out here, they preach it. I mean, they live it, you know, and you can see it. And so it was a lot easier to kind of come to terms with it out here and even I worked at Whole Foods, and I think even then at a little bit, I still was just like, I got more knowledge about it, but then I still viewed it as, I mean, you know, it's a lot, you know. I feel like, hey, I'm not going to spend, you know, $20, $30 on premium steak or whatever it might have been at that time. But now I'm just like, oh, that stuff ain't even worth it. And I will tell you what will jumpstart anybody's veganism or to become vegan or even to look at it different. Y'all watch that What the Health on Netflix.
Ooh, that stuff.
Telling you.
That stuff will make your stomach hurt.
That will cancel out anything and everything that you ever thought about food. Like, everything,
especially dairy, because our kids were doing like vegetarian because they were like us too. They wanted to stop eating meat or whatever because, you know, just one of our daughters wants to be a veterinarian, so obviously like being animal cruelty interests her. So she was like, okay, but then the other one, she just all about health too, so she was with it too. But then they were still eating like dairy, and he was eating dairy too. I was the first person to stop eating dairy
because for her, she ain't really no dairy person.
Yeah, I never really liked milk, but I did love cheese.
Yeah, I would say maybe that was the only one thing, but like milk and all the other stuff that she really didn't really eat a lot, so it was really easy for her. So she like cut it off instantly. It took me like a week or so because I was like, man, how am I going to do the shredded cheese, or what am I going to do for cereal or something? You know what I mean?
The
something
biggest
like that.
thing for me was coffee.
Yeah.
Like trying to get a good creamer for my coffee. But when the kids watched that and they saw how milk and cheese was made, they was like,
I think I was in here doing
Done.
homework. She showed it to him. What was it, a couple nights ago?
mhm.
And I just hear Kristen, oh no, oh no. That's all I hear. And I hear God is saying, oh my gosh, like the way they keep explaining stuff. And they come in here like, I'm so glad we're through with Beat. Like, you know, so.
Or if you're really into animals, all you gotta do is hit it on YouTube and look at how animals are treated in the process plants, and you'll
Yeah.
probably be crying by the end of it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not even that into animals, and it makes me sad.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like this too much. But what else do you have, babe?
I think that was about it. So let's recap real quick. I know we kind of, free talking, but so lifestyle channel, more of just our lifestyle, the more real, like I said, exploring Colorado, debt-free journey, living tiny, and veganism. So those are like the 4 main goals or points, and kind of just like what we're going to do this year, in 2020. Definitely more consistency, guys. So we definitely gonna upload a lot more. We definitely gonna show you guys some more content. We're working on getting us a camera so we can start just having clear,
A better camera.
a better camera. Yeah, I'm sorry. Upgrading our camera. So you guys can, we just have a better, camera system. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I think that covers pretty much all of it. So
And guys, please add us on social media.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling y'all, for me, especially working all the time, I might just
She
pop
posted a
on.
lot on Instagram. If
Yeah.
you guys go now, she has posted about, what you say, about 8 or 9 recipes. Well, not recipes, but the food. She hasn't done the recipes just yet, which we're working on and doing those things. So you guys can. She's been getting like loads of questions
people
about
been
recipes.
inboxing
Oh,
me.
and I mean, throw the recipe. So she's working on that. But
those will be on our YouTube
yeah,
channel.
there's more content on
Yeah.
there. She likes to upload there. The YouTube is going to be YouTube, but on the Instagram and our Facebook, there's a lot more like pictures and posts and things you guys can interact with. If you got questions, you always get on the social media. I think that's the quickest way to get a response. She usually prowls on our social media a lot.
Yeah, if you have a question, social media.
Yeah,
is probably
definitely hit
the
us
best
up.
way.
YouTube is still always a thing. If you got something on YouTube, I'll always just, we'll comment and we do our best to answer. But yeah, make sure you guys, man, go back. If you haven't subscribed yet, man, y'all subscribe. We are a family of 6 living tiny in Colorado. And we just want to, welcome you guys on our journey, man. And
it'll
get
be
you to
some
come in.
renovation videos. So
Yeah. So that'll be some more stuff. I mean, we got, man, this is a good year.
It is a good year.
I think that we get lost and we do a lot of things that we kind of just, take for granted and stuff. So we just kind of want to bring our channel to light. Hope you, can use this as an outlook for anything. I mean, we like to give you the real. We just did a video on how much it cost and those were real figures. So
I have gotten so many messages on Instagram saying like, "Oh my God, $47,000 is a lot." I'm like, girl, $47,000 for a family of 6 is not a lot because we're living super as far as just like financially, and you got to remember like we have paid off like a lot of debt this year too.
So
a lot. So we have extra money, but it costs a lot here. You could probably do it somewhere it's cheaper, but the thing is, we can make more money here and still live on the same amount that we would have had to live in Texas because of the lifestyle that we live, which means we have extra money to do the things that we want to do.
So yeah, so you guys, man, just follow along, man. We're gonna end it right here because we got to get our kids. But like, subscribe, comment, share. Do all of that. Steamer step out. And we appreciate y'all for tuning in. So, peace. I kind of like that. That should be kind of our.
Not with your lip like that.
Okay.
Don't do your lip like that.
That was funny. End. All right, cool.